This episode of Film Learnin is brought to you by Envato Elements. Roll the thing. This video's sponsored! Woo! Are you tired of working on a project only to find that you can't find the digital assets you're looking for? You've got a deadline, you're stressed and you're freaking out. So you think about going out with those ladies from the club. You know the one. But your coworker took your pizza and she's not even eating it. Don't think I didn't notice that, Janet. You didn't even bite it. And you know that kid down the street stole your drone and he's probably screwing with it right now. Or maybe that guy from accounting is holding your gaze a little longer than it makes you comfortable. So your mind drifts to corn. Delicious corn. I'm not sure where I was going with that. Hey guys, welcome to Film Learnin, the show dedicated to learn news from filmmaking and learning good. And we are back at the desk with another review episode, but it's a different kind of review episode. Today we're actually checking out Envato Elements. Now, if you haven't heard of Envato Elements, it's basically a website that can get you everything you could possibly need to make videos for YouTube, make short films. There's a lot of stuff on there. We're talking stock video, music, sound effects, graphics templates, After Effects templates, Premiere Pro templates, there's 3D stuff, there's fonts, there's a lot of stuff, and that's putting it mildly. Essentially, this is a one-stop shop for just about any digital asset you're after. So what I thought we'd do today is just jump on the Envato Elements website and I'll show you a few of the categories, some of the stuff I like, and I'll just show you how easy it is to navigate, search, and download stuff. So let's check it out, shall we? Okay guys, here we are on the Envato Elements website. Now right off the bat, this can seem overwhelming, because as you can see, they have over 2.5 million assets. That's right, I said 2.5 million. With like a capital M. And with a subscription price at just $16.50 per month, that's a lot of value. So let me tell you right now that thankfully this site is very easy to navigate. For starters, each of the categories they cover is easily accessed through the drop-down menu right here. So if you're looking for something specific, say I want a stock video, I can click stock video, type in exactly what I want. For example, I'm in the mood for a handsome old man. Well, they got you covered. 396 results. And, that was just a joke. My point being is that you can select any of the categories and they have a big enough catalog that you are bound to find what you're looking for. And say you don't want to get specific and you just want to go for a good scroll. Easy. Just head over to browse and select your category and just click it. You can see we have stock video, video templates, music, sound effects, graphics templates, graphics, presentation templates, photos, fonts, add-ons, web templates, CMS templates, WordPress, and 3D. Now I think it's safe to say that I won't use all of these, but it is nice to know should the need ever come for me to blow you away with a PowerPoint presentation, I'm covered. I mean, the point being that the resources are there for you. So let's go through a few of the categories here, starting with stock video. Probably the thing you'll use the most. As you can see right here, Envato Elements currently has a little over 900,000 stock videos. Now to put that into perspective, well I shouldn't have to, because 900,000 is a pretty bloody big number. It's pretty self-explanatory really. Now the next part here is something that I very much enjoy, and that's the ability to filter through frame rates, and in addition to that, you can also filter by alpha channeled or looped footage. Now for someone who works with compositing software, that's a big help. You can also filter by resolution up here. You can see that even if I bump this up to 4K Ultra HD, there is still over 500,000 clips on offer.
My God.
Indeed, Lawrence. Indeed. Now I could spend all day showing you just how specifically weird you can get with these searches and still get results, but there's a lot more to cover. So let's move on to video templates. This is really cool, gang. Not only can you filter by category here, you can also drill down to the application you're using. And when you're on a deadline, that's very handy. So let's check on After Effects. Wow, over 16,000 of them. And we can drill down on those. Let's see, we have broadcast templates for those who want to ape TV shows and trailers. And say if I want to preview one of these projects, all I have to do is just hover my mouse, wait for it to load, and you get a thumbnail preview animation of the entire project. Elements is going to get you stuff like transition packs, motion graphics elements, and like this anime one here, and over 1200 other ones. Now there's infographics here, logo stings, openers, product promos, titles, and over 3,000 video display projects. Now some of these are actually multiple projects inside of a pack as well. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and that's just After Effects by itself. You also have over 2,000 more that are geared specifically for Premiere Pro as well. Now, gang, that's just the first two categories here. Let's move on to music, shall we? Now, right off the bat, you can see that Envato has nearly 40,000 royalty-free tracks. And you can see from the menu here, you can filter them by the types of vocals down here. You can see female, male, no vocals, background vocals. There's a bit of variety there. You can also filter by tempo, whether it loops, and you can also filter them by length. So you're bound to find something for your project among all this. If you don't want to scroll aimlessly as well, guys, you can always use the search function up here, as Envato has some very smart metadata at work. Now, for example, say I want some smooth funk for my project. I'll just type in that, smooth funk, and there we go, 50 results. So let's just have a listen to this one.
Audio Jungle.
That's some buttery funky, baby. Let's move on to sound effects, shall we? Once again, I hate to bang on, gang, but we have over 200,000 sound effects on file here. Now, I know that's no fart and burp pack, but it's not bad. Ah hell, let's just search fart, just for research purposes.
My God.
Anyway, so you can see there's a bunch of categories you can filter them through, but in most cases you're going to be searching them. And as I said, the metadata here really does have your back. I remember when I did my Justice League flash effect, I needed a bunch of electrical spark sounds, and this library was invaluable, gang, especially considering they have 479 of them. I was able to go through, preview them, and find exactly what I needed. Now guys, this is primarily what I use Envato Elements for, but as I mentioned at the beginning, it's definitely not all they offer. They have photos, add-ons for Photoshop like brushes and templates and stuff, graphics templates, and all the other stuff I talked about. But there's one more thing I want to show you, and that's fonts. They have nearly 9,000 different fonts on here, and I can't tell you how many times I go looking for new fonts because I have way too many for my own good. Now, one I just discovered was this awesome arcade font that I'll definitely be printing decals for my own home arcade machine very soon. But gang, anything you can think of, you can search it, and 99.9% of the time, you are going to find what you want. Now, before I close this one out, guys, I just want to talk about the downloading process because it's really easy, and there's a couple of different ways you can do it. For starters, you can just straight up hit the download button. And once you do that, it's going to give you the option of whether you create a project and save all these files to that project. Adding these options to an overall project is the easiest way to license all the footage at one given time, or you can select the option to download it without a license. Now, you can also go back into your downloads afterwards and download a license for that specific clip, so in no way are you ever left holding the bag. Now, the other option you have is this little bookmark here, and that's adding them to your collection. So say you're scrolling for something specific and you happen upon a clip that you think, oh, I could use that later on. All you have to do is hit that bookmark button, create a new collection, and then just add it to that collection. That way, next time you log on, or a few months from now when you log on, you'll easily be able to track down that clip you're looking for because you bookmarked it previously. And that's a pretty cool feature. Now, I think I've gone on long enough about how awesome the Envato Elements library is, and I know this is a cliche for my reviews now, but I'm still gonna say it. I barely scratched the surface of all the stuff on here, guys, so I encourage you to check it out for yourself and just
dive in.
So there you have it guys, a quick surface level tour of the Envato Elements website. As you can see, there is a lot of stuff on offer here, over 2.5 million digital assets at a very cheap monthly rate. What more could you really ask for, besides some delicious corn? Corn. Anyway, if you are interested in checking out Envato Elements for yourself guys, just click that link below in the description and check it out for yourself. But for now guys, that's all I got for you. If you did enjoy this episode, please smash that like button. I really do appreciate it and it does help out. If you do have a request for any tutorials or reviews, leave them down in the comments below because I read them all. And hey, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button below and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss a single Film Learnin episode. I've got 2 episodes right over here. There's probably a playlist here as well. And I've also got my social media stuff here if you want to follow me on that for behind the scenes stuff. Check those out. I've also got my Patreon there if you want to help support us, or you can support us on YouTube by clicking that join button below. But until I see you again guys, keep learning.